What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive vlogs coming at you with another brand new video. I hope you're all doing great out there. So, my friends, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, UberEATS, or any of the others, you, my friends, should be subscribed to this channel for free with all notifications turned on. So hit that free red subscribe button down below, tap that bell, set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. So let's jump into the email, Triple Lindy, Thornton Mellon style. Here we go. So this comes from our buddy Scott once again. What's up, Scott? So he goes, "Hi, Pete. This is," well, you already know this. I see what you're doing, everything. So he goes, "I've lived in my town for 20 years. It's a small town on the eastern shore of Maryland. I'm an hour drive from any large city. Annapolis, Salisbury, and Dover and Delaware Point is where I know my market. DoorDash keeps sending peak pay for hours that stores are not open. As you can see here, the peak pay is from 9 to midnight because that's when a lot of drivers go offline and they need the help, so they're offering more money. There's only 2 places open until midnight, as everything else here closes at 10 p.m. Those stores are McDonald's and Denny's, which is 24 hours. Besides, DoorDash does not accept orders until 8 a.m. in my market. However, I do not know when they stop taking orders. I was told and shown emails from DoorDash to the restaurants, McDonald's, Denny's, a bagel store. They open at 6 a.m. and close at 3 p.m. They want you to schedule from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Why? They know you will sit for 3 hours with no orders. Advice to drivers: do a little research and know your market. Don't get caught up in this scam. There may be some markets that support these hours, but if DoorDash doesn't let people order until 8 a.m., well, doesn't make sense." And then he says, "I think it's safe to assume that in most markets, your chances of getting orders are from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. 3% if in your market, they will let people place an order before 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., 100%. 10 p.m. to midnight, 3%. If they will let people place an order after 10 p.m. Also, when your DoorDash app says it's busy, don't believe it. As you can see in the screenshot, DoorDash has told me they don't take orders until 8 a.m. here. Just how busy it can be, it's 7:47 a.m. And you know what? This brings up a really, really interesting point. And the subject of this email was, what's the purpose of peak pay? Know your market and don't get stuck. It's like, why are they offering this peak pay and saying it's very busy when some of these restaurants aren't even open yet, or some restaurants are closed, especially the late night hours, you know? Again, Uber, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Uber, before they even started doing Uber Eats, that was offering the boost zones or the hot spots or whatever, where they were offering like the peak incentives, like, every trip you complete, you'll get an additional $1 or $2 or whatever. So keep in mind something, Scott. A lot of this stuff is automated. It's an algorithm, so they're probably in the app. They're probably seeing like an order or 2 are being placed like ahead of time or something. So it's sending something to the algorithm that's like, oh, offer peak pay because there's not a lot of drivers online right now, but they're not figuring for the actual times that the restaurants are open. There must be some sort of miscommunication within the algorithm between the restaurant and DoorDash's app. At least that's how it sounds here. So exactly what you said, Scott. You're 100% right. Know your market. Try and start figuring out the schedules and times of these restaurants. All you have to do is open up your web browser on your phone, whatever kind of phone you have, and go to Google. So if it's McDonald's, or let's just say it's Pete's Deli, all right? And Pete's Deli is open from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? So if you don't know the scheduled hours, it's pretty simple stuff. Just go to Google, type in Pete's Deli, 123 Main Street, you know what I mean? And then, it'll pull it up. It'll tell you their hours. Almost every single restaurant or store has their hours listed on Google. If anything, give them a call. Say, hey, are you open? Just wanted to make sure. It's telling me there's orders coming from your restaurant or whatever. So those are just a few things to keep in mind. Simple as that. So I think you did a good job, Scott, getting the point across there. So everybody in the chat or the comments, do you agree or disagree about what Scott was saying here about the peak pay being offered at times when it's not even really busy? So let me know your thoughts on that. And if you want to be like Scott and send me something to talk about in a video or just have a question, send me an email, paytodrivestories@gmail.com. It's nice and easy, simple, free, of course. And of course, if you want a quicker response from me, you can always sign up and message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. Links in the description or the pinned top comment. And anyone who signs up on there, I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos. So I'm going to do that right now. When you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. We've got the very generous Ari Rosenbaum, our $100 ultimate driver. Thank you so much, Ari. The very generous Samantha Michaels and Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Ivan Jerome Gilroy, Joe Valerio, Angela Counts McCarty, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Lawrence Brown, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Bess, Jenny Thomas, Matt Epperson, John Bonacci, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and of course Valerie Brown. So huge shout outs to all of them. So sign up down below. Links in the description or the pinned top comment. And of course, everybody, I hope you're all saving money with the Get Upside Gas app. That's right, everybody. It is a free app for your smartphone that you can save money starting today. Download it for free. There's a link at the bottom of all my descriptions, and there's a video explaining how it works. If you have any questions, download it for free on your any kind of phone. Go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links down below. Download it right now. And of course, if you guys want one of these awesome all right shirts, you can get your own over at paytodrivestore.com. Links in the description or in the pinned top comment. Everything is on sale every day. We have lots of different designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it at paytodrivestore.com. Go check it out. Links down below. And if you made it to the end of this video, I'm very grateful for all of you. Leave a comment right now saying END 700, END 700. Just lets me know you made it to the end. Hit that free red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. So until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling. We'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.